morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you all fine. Okay, children. So, have you all watched yesterday's video? Yes? Very good. So, that's a small lesson we covered yesterday. So, today we are going to start one new lesson from geography. Okay, dear children. So, the topic of this lesson is air. Okay, children. So, in this chapter air, we are going to cover small topic from this chapter today. Okay, so let's start. So first we are going to see about atmosphere. Okay, what is atmosphere? Do you have any idea? So atmosphere is a layer of air surrounding our planet Earth. Okay, it's a layer of air. It's a layer of air that surrounds our planet Earth. Okay, dear children, atmosphere is a layer of air that surrounds our planet Earth. Okay, children. So, next point, all living beings on this earth depend on the atmosphere for their survival. So, all the living beings like humans, animals, plants and all the living beings in this world, in this earth depends on atmosphere for their survival, for living. Okay. Last point. It is the mass of air that has made the temperature on the earth livable. So only the air makes the temperature on the earth for us so that we can survive here. Okay. So what is the first point? Atmosphere is a layer of air surrounding our planet. So it protects our planet. Okay. First point is layer of air. Second, all the living beings depends on atmosphere for survival. For living, we depends on atmosphere. Then third point is the air that makes the temperature on the earth livable. Okay, makes the temperature correct so that we can live here. Okay, children. So next we are going to see about composition of the atmosphere. Composition of the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, nitrogen, oxygen are found in bulk quantities. We can more amount is there. What are the gases? Nitrogen and oxygen. So in atmosphere, what is more? Nitrogen and oxygen. Then remaining in lesser amount we can found carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen. These gases we can find in lesser quantities. Then apart from these gases, tiny dust particles also present in the air. Okay, children. So nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. So nitrogen covers most part of the air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen into our lungs and then we will give out. Okay, when we breathe in, some amount of nitrogen will enter into us and after that we will breathe out. Okay, so for the first point, in the atmosphere, what gases are in bulk more? Nitrogen and oxygen. Then what are in lesser quantities? Carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen. And apart from these gases, there are some tiny dust particles. Okay, children? And as we know, nitrogen and oxygen are found more. What is more plentiful? Nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen and after that we exhale it. Okay, children? So here of air diagram. So nitrogen we find more and next place oxygen and remaining others. Okay. So first we are going to see about nitrogen gas. So that is the most plentiful gas in the air. Okay. Nitrogen is essential for plants to survive. So plants need nitrogen to live. Okay. They cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. These plants, they cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. They have some alternative method to take nitrogen into them. Okay. First, bacteria living in the soil. Bacteria will be living in the soil, right? So that and the roots of some plants. Okay, in the roots also sometimes bacteria will be there. Okay, so in the soil and the roots of bacteria will be there. They take nitrogen from the air and change into another form so that the plant can use it. Okay, so what bacteria in the soil and the root. Okay, see this figure. Okay, bacteria in the soil and this root convert the nitrogen into another form so that this plant can use it. Okay, children. Next. So next we are going to see oxygen. So oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. So what is the second most plentiful gas? Oxygen. We found more in the atmosphere. Second, that is oxygen. So we humans and animals take oxygen from the air when we breathe in. We breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Okay, children. So during photosynthesis, green plants produce oxygen. In the way, oxygen content in the air remains constant. That means we humans and animals, we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. But plants, they breathe in carbon dioxide and during photosynthesis, they produce oxygen and breathe out. Okay, give out. So that content remains same. Oxygen content remains same in the atmosphere. So now we are going to see about carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is another important gas. Okay. So green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. So green plants, what they will do? They take in carbon dioxide to produce their food and they release out oxygen. We humans, what we will do? We will breathe in oxygen and we will give out carbon dioxide. So this content remains same. Okay, that makes a balance. Okay, children. Okay, now composition of the atmosphere we have finished. Now we are going to see structure of the atmosphere. Okay, structure of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers starting from the Earth's surface. The atmosphere is divided into how many layers? 5 layers. Okay, children. These are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Once again, my dear children, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Okay, children. So look this diagram. So starting from the Earth's surface, first we have troposphere, second stratosphere, third mesosphere, fourth thermosphere and last exosphere. Okay, children. So look this diagram. Okay, we'll move to the next. So first we are going to see about troposphere. Troposphere. This layer is the most important layer of the atmosphere. So which is the most important layer? Troposphere. Its average height is 13 kilometer. How much kilometer, my dear children? 13 kilometer. And the air we breathe exists here. So we are breathing the air that is only in the troposphere. In this layer, all weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, hailstorm, everything. Rainfall, then snowfall, then fog, okay, fog like snow covered, and hailstorm, everything happens only in this layer. Okay children, so what is the first point? This is the most important layer. Second, height 13 kilometer, and air we breathe only present here. And last, all weather phenomena like rainfall, fog and hailstorm occur in this layer. Okay children, are you all clear with troposphere? Very good. We'll move to stratosphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 50 kilometer. How much kilometer? 50 kilometer. This layer is free from clouds and associated weather phenomenon. So in this layer there is no clouds and it's free from clouds and no weather phenomenon. So this place is perfect for the aeroplanes to fly. Okay. It contains a layer of ozone gas. So stratosphere consists a layer of ozone gas. Okay children. So move to the next slide. So the third, mesosphere. Mesosphere, this is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 80 kilometer. How much kilometer? 80 kilometer. So meteorites, like big stone, like okay, stone or rock like thing that will be coming from space, that bands up in this layer. Okay, that bands up in this layer. So mesosphere is the third layer. Height is about 80 kilometer. Okay, and next, thermosphere. So in thermosphere, the temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Okay, in thermosphere, the temperature rises according to the height very high. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. So ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometer. How much kilometer, my dear children? 80 to 400 kilometer. This layer helps in radio transmission. So in this layer only radio transmission, that means the radio waves that are reflected back to the earth from this layer. Okay. And last, exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. The uppermost layer is called exosphere. It has very thin gas. Okay. Only light gases like helium, hydrogen can float in this layer. Okay children. So have you all understood the structure of the earth? Sorry, structure of the atmosphere? Okay. First we have seen about troposphere, then about stratosphere, then about mesosphere, then about thermosphere, and last about exosphere. So what is the first layer, my dear children? Thermosphere. Second layer, stratosphere. Third, mesosphere. Fourth, thermosphere, and last, exosphere. Okay children, so are you all clear with this? Very good. So thank you children, thank you for listening. So today we have just started one lesson from geography, that is air. In that first we have seen about what is atmosphere. Then we have seen about composition of the atmosphere. And last we have seen structure of atmosphere. Okay children, so that's all for today's video. So just look this video once again, go through this video and note down all the important points you are getting in a rough note. That will be very useful for you, and go through these topics in the book, and if you have any doubt you can contact me. Okay, thank you children, have a nice day.